Welcome into Lincoln Financial Field, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. It's the Rams and the Eagles. And welcome into another NFL matchup here at Jammin' Sports. It is raining cats and dogs here in Philadelphia. It is coming down. The 9-5 Rams, the 7-7 Philadelphia Eagles. The Rams can clinch a playoff spot, a wild card berth with a win today. The Rams will receive the opening kickoff. We're underway. Fielded by Franklin at the 5-yard line over the 20-25. On the return, Mark Franklin in his third year out of Vanderbilt. 1st and 10, Los Angeles. Philadelphia, they still have a shot to win the division. Mark Hodges, the 9th-year quarterback out of Army. Philadelphia, one game behind Dallas, tied with Carolina at 7-7. NFC East up for grabs. Anything can happen here in these last 2 weeks. Dallas plays at San Francisco later this week, so anything can happen. And Carolina is at Minnesota later this week. 1st and 10 from the 29-yard line. Rams come out in the offset eye. Evil Does got the Rams -3. Hodges looking. Hodges throws underneath to Nelson. He can't hold on. Incomplete. Let's take a look at the Rams offense. Up front, Denman, Martin, Skates, Montgomery, and Green. And then it's DeShields, Apple Gibbs, Treadwell, Nelson, and Brown. 42 degrees with showers here in Philadelphia. It's raining all up and down the East Coast here in Week 15. 2nd and 10 from the 29-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Hodges in the gun. Hodges back to throw. Gets it out to Brown. Down to the 37-yard line. Kip Brown, a gain of 8 yards. The 7th-year receiver out of Memphis. It'll be 3rd and 2 for the Rams. Philadelphia trying to keep the pressure on Dallas. Philadelphia trying to keep their playoff hopes alive. They can jump over Detroit with a win today. Hodges on 3rd down. Throws to the near side. And it's caught by Jesse Treadwell on the sideline. A gain of 10 yards and a Ram first down. Jesse Treadwell in his 9th year out of Tennessee. These Rams white uniforms from the 70s and 80s here. Probably, in my money, in the top 3 best overall uniforms ever. 1st and 10 from the 47-yard line. Hodges drops back. Throws outside to Nelson. And Terry Nelson down to the 44-yard line. A gain of 9 to the big tight end in his 8th year out of Wisconsin. Into Philadelphia territory. Eli Hicks on the tackle in his 6th year out of Michigan. It'll be 2nd and 1. Opening drive of the game. Rams at the Philadelphia 44-yard line. Rams looking to wrap up a wild card berth today. In the I formation, Hodges to Treadwell. Treadwell very close. He'll be a little bit short. Here's the Eagle defense. They play a 4-3. Moon, Burchett, Ginsburg, and Frazier up front. Linebackers, Lynch, Ross, and Bird. And the secondary, Hicks, Warner, West, and Turner. It'll be 13 inches for the Rams at the Philadelphia 43. Opening drive of the ball game. In the rain here in Philadelphia. Hodges under center. Hodges to Treadwell. He's got the first down. Jesse Treadwell, 6 yards down to the 37-yard line. First down, Los Angeles. The Rams coming off that big win against the Chargers last week. That was a very close game, 24-22. The Rams won that game. First and 10. Rams at the Philadelphia 37-yard line. I got a puppy biting my toes. Hodges, play action, throws downfield, is picked off by Lynch. Rodney Lynch, the linebacker, in his 5th year out of Akron, picks it off for Philadelphia. And he'll bring it back to the 32-yard line. So the Ram opening drive ends with a pick. It was going so well for the Rams, but then Rodney Lynch just picked it up. Kip Moore, the intended receiver, and Lynch was just in the passing lane. I don't think Hodges saw him. First down, Philadelphia going the other way. Philadelphia led by their starting quarterback, Caden Powell, in his 2nd year out of Kentucky. Philadelphia still has a shot to actually win their division. They would have to win their last 2 games and hope Dallas loses their last 2 games. First and 10 from the 32-yard line. Caden Powell under center. Powell throws outside to Crane, and Chris Crane, a 3-yard gain out to the 35-yard line. James Laurinaitis on the tackle, the linebacker, in his 10th year out of Ohio State. It'll bring up 2nd and 7. The Eagles would have to win today, and the Eagles would have to win next week when they host Washington, which is doable. And then the Cowboys would have to lose to San Francisco later this week, and the Cowboys would have to lose at the Giants next week. If all that happens, Philadelphia would win the division. On 2nd and 7, Powell in the gun. Powell throws outside to Elliott down the sideline. Robert Elliott out to the 48-yard line, a gain of 13. The 10th year back out of Pittsburgh, and a Philadelphia first down. First down, Eagles. Finally making the tackle, number 93, Toby Smith, in his 8th year out of North Carolina. It'll be a first down for Philadelphia at their own 48. 4:50 and counting here in the first quarter, no score. The Rams threw a pick on their opening drive. This is Philadelphia's opening drive. 4 receivers set wide, Powell in the gun. Powell to Elliott, and Elliott, no gain. Coming up to make the tackle, number 22 for the Rams, and that's Butler. John Butler in his 2nd year out of Coastal Carolina. 2nd and 10 from the 48 for Philadelphia. 4 receivers set wide, Powell in the shotgun. Powell draws back. Throws to the near side, incomplete. That'll bring up 3rd and 10. The NFC East is so weak. Only one team is going to make the playoffs. None of the wild cards are going to come out of the NFC East. Just the division winner is going to make it. 3rd and 10 from the 48-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Powell in the shotgun. Powell draws back. Throws down the middle. Caught by Horn. And Joe Horn down to the 30-yard line. A 22-yard gain to Joe Horn, the 13th year receiver out of Hofstra. James Laurinaitis on the tackle for the Rams. The Rams are on a roll. They've won 4 in a row. They've won 6 of their last 7. First and 10, Philadelphia at the Los Angeles 30-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Powell in the shotgun. Powell back. Throws underneath to Elliott. And Robert Elliott down to the 23-yard line. The 10th year running back out of Pittsburgh. A gain of 7 will be 2nd and 3. Elliott, a pretty good receiver out of the backfield. Kenny Powell, the quarterback, in his 2nd year out of Kentucky, number 14. 4 receivers set wide. Powell in the gun. Powell low snap, hands off to Scott up the middle. And Scott inside the 10, all the way down to the 4-yard line. A 19-yard run by Alan Scott, the rookie running back out of Florida. First and goal, Philadelphia at the Ram 4. Eagles trying to capitalize off that interception and get a score. 2:45 and counting here in the first quarter. First and goal from the 4-yard line. Powell, 3-step drop, throws, Crane, touchdown. A 4-yard touchdown catch by Christopher Crane, the 14th year tight end out of Army. And the Eagles march down the field following the pick and get the touchdown. They take a 6-0 lead. And now Dan Bailey for the extra point. The kick is up, and it's good. Eagles lead at 7-0 through 2:34 left to play here in the first quarter. Live from Lincoln Financial Field, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Week 15 here at Jammin' Sports. I think I'm going to start calling this stadium Veterans Stadium, like the old one. I get tired of the corporate sponsorship names. It's my league. I can do what I want to. Veterans Stadium sounds better. .234 left to play in the first quarter. Philadelphia up 7-0. So the Rams will get it for the second time. Chris Snyder kicks off, the punter. Fielded by Tucker at the 7-yard line over the 20, 25. And Alton Tucker out to the 31-yard line. It'll be first and 10 for the Rams at their own 31. I was reading something about Madden 24 today, something I was very concerned about. If you watch the trailer, you'll see that Pat Mahomes makes a throw where he's diving and throws across his body like he did in a playoff game last year. Now, in real life, that pass was incomplete. But Madden decided to incorporate that into the game. And when they were beta testing last week, I'll complete my story here in a second. First and 10, Hodges under center. Hodges to Treadwell. And Treadwell, no gain. It'll be second and 10. When they were beta testing last week, not only did Hodges do that a lot, but other quarterbacks were doing it as well, like Russell Wilson. In fact, they were doing it so much that the beta people said, hey guys, you need to take this out of the game. It's a gimmick play, a once-in-a-lifetime play. Hodges looking, throws downfield, and it's knocked down by Devontae Ross. It'll be third and 10. It's kind of like the Tyree catch in the Super Bowl, the helmet catch. If you put that in Madden, it would come around a lot. It's a once-in-a-lifetime catch. So, well, EA Sports listened for a change, and they made an announcement today that they took that play out. It will not be in the finished product. 3rd and 10 from the 31-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Hodges back. Hodges looking, steps up, throws outside to DeShields. He's forced out of bounds at the 38-yard line. A gain of 7 will be 4th and 3. Eli Hicks came up and made the tackle. The 6th-year defensive back out of Michigan. It'll be 4th and 3. Well, the beta people were complaining so much about it. Donnie Jones, they should take out the pets. Jones's punt into the end zone, touchback. They couldn't get to it in time. And Philadelphia will take over at their own 20-yard line, up 7-0. 1:41 left in the first quarter. The Rams, they have everything to play for today. The Rams can wrap up a playoff spot with a win. They can clinch a spot. They'll be a wild card. They can't win the division, but they'll clinch a wild card spot. Philadelphia still trying to win their division. 1 game back of the Cowboys. 5 receivers set wide. Hodges in the shotgun. Powell looking, throws outside to Elliott. And Robert Elliott out to the 29-yard line. A gain of 9 to be 2nd and 1. On the tackle, number 34 for the Rams. I'm looking for a 34. There he is. Rashard Berry, the rookie out of Wisconsin. He was buried in the depth chart. On 2nd and 1 from the 29. Powell under center. Powell to Elliott. And Elliott, no gain. The Rams are right there. James Laurinaitis, along with number 56, Mark Hopkins, making the tackle. It'll be 3rd and 1 for Philadelphia at their own 29. Eagles lead it 7-0 here in the first quarter. Under a minute to play in the first. 4 receivers set wide. Powell in the gun. Powell hands off to Elliott, and he does not get the first down. Chris Long, along with number 97, Kendall Paul, converge to make the stop. No gain. It'll be 4th down, and Philadelphia will have to punt. Chris Long in his 11th year out of Virginia, and Kendall Paul in his 2nd year out of Florida A&M. It'll be 4th down. The Eagles will punt. Chris Snyder back to punt. Gets the punt away. Fielded by Tucker at the 25. He doesn't get very far. Tackled down at the 27-yard line. 17 seconds left in the first quarter. Philadelphia up 7-0. The Rams will take over at their own 27-yard line. I gave the Rams up for dead when they were 0-3 early in the year. The Rams have gone 9-2 since they started 0-3. They turned it around. 4 receivers set wide. Mark Hodges under center. Hodges to Treadwell. And Treadwell is going to lose 2 yards back to the 25-yard line. Make it a loss of 3. Bryson Burchett on the tackle. And that will take us to the end of the first quarter. Eagles up 7-0 here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to Veterans Stadium, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I'm going to start calling it by its old name. I'm getting rid of corporate sponsorships. Philadelphia leads the Rams 7-0 as we start the second quarter. It'll be 2nd and 13. Mark Hodges under center on second down. Hodges looking. Throws underneath to Gonzalez. Rene Gonzalez out to the 34-yard line. A gain of 9. Make it a gain of 10. It'll be 3rd and 10 for the Rams, or 3rd and 3 for the Rams at their own 34-yard line. After this, we have hockey. It'll be game 2 of the Stanley Cup Finals between the Avs and the Flyers. The Flyers lead that series 1-0. In fact, we'll stay right here in Philadelphia. 3rd and 3, Hodges back, throws underneath to Treadwell. He can't hold on. Treadwell simply dropped that one. It'll be 4th and 3. And the Rams are going to have to punt. The Rams, with everything to play for, not playing well. And now Donnie Jones will come in to punt. 7:31 left to play here in the second quarter. Jones, the punt's away. And that's going to be fielded by Caldwell. At the 17, he brings it out to the 30-yard line. Matthew Caldwell, the 13th year receiver out of Ohio State. Caden Powell comes back out. 1st and 10. That's going to be my new policy from now on. We're not going to use corporate sponsorships anymore. 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. Powell in the shotgun. Powell pump fakes. Looking, throws to Crane. He's open down the middle, all the way down to the Ram 44-yard line. A 26-yard gain to Christopher Crane, the tight end. 1st down, Philadelphia. The much-traveled Christopher Crane. Playing for his 5th NFL team in his 14-year career. It's like a bad pity. He keeps turning up somewhere. 1st and 10 Eagles at the Ram 44-yard line. Philadelphia trying to make it a 2-possession lead. This will really shake up the NFC playoffs scenarios if the Eagles win this game. Elliott up the middle. Elliott 3 yards out to the 41. Make it a 4-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 6. Six and a half minutes left here in the first half. On 2nd down, Powell takes the snap, fakes the handoff. Powell throws downfield. He's got a man open, Crane. Who else? Down to the 3-yard line. A 38-yard catch by Christopher Crane. It'll be 1st and goal, Philadelphia. The Eagles have come to play today. First and goal, Philadelphia at the Ram 3-yard line. Coming up on 6 minutes left in the half. Eagles up 7-0. Looking to make it a 2-score game. They come out in the I formation. Powell, play action, throws back to the end zone, incomplete. He was looking for Dylan Wells, the rookie tight end out of Iowa, in the back of the end zone, incomplete. It'll be 2nd and goal. 5:53 left in the half. Eagles come out. Powell under center. Powell hands off to Elliott. He has hit the backfield. A 3-yard loss. James Laurinaitis comes up and makes the tackle. The 10th-year linebacker out of Ohio State. It'll be 3rd and goal back at the 6. If the Rams lose this game, they're going to have to win next week to make the playoffs. And the Rams, well, they play Atlanta next week. But we've seen Atlanta upset people before, though. 3rd and goal from the 6. Powell in the shotgun on 3rd down. Elliott goes out as a receiver. Powell throws to Crane, and Crane's going to be hit shy of the end zone. A 4-yard gain. It'll be 4th and goal and 2. And the Eagles are going to have to settle for 3. This will be a 19-yard field goal attempt by Dan Bailey to put the Eagles up by 10. Bailey from 19, the former Lion kicker. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. Eagles lead it 10-0, 4:49 left to play. We're in the first half, live from Veterans Stadium, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Week 15 here at Jammin' Sports. Doubleheader tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Eastern time. We'll be in the Beltway. We'll have the Oakland Raiders at the Baltimore Ravens, and then we'll have the New York Giants at the Washington Redskins. That's tomorrow's doubleheader, starting at 8 o'clock Eastern time. The kickoff by Chris Snyder. Fielded by Tucker, he'll take a knee. Touchback. First and 10 Rams from their own 25-yard line, down 10-0. The Rams come in at 9-5. They are currently the number 4 seed in the NFC. They can lock it up. They can lock up the 4 seed if they win today. But they're down 10-0 to a Philadelphia team that's still trying to win their division. 4 receivers set wide. Hodges in the shotgun. Hodges hands off to Treadwell, and Jesse Treadwell makes his way out to the 34-yard line. A gain of 9 to be 2nd and 1. The 9th year back out of Tennessee. The Eagles host the Redskins next week. The Eagles definitely have the much easier schedule after this game than the Cowboys do. It'll be 2nd and 1 from the 34-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Hodges under center. Hodges, play action, rolls out, dumps it off to Johnson. And Johnson gets out to the 39-yard line, a gain of 5. Making the catch, number 86, Chase Johnson, the 3rd-year tight end out of USC. Speaking of Chase, we're coming up on 10.5 months since we last saw him. I hope he's okay on his mission to Mars. He's going to be the first man to set foot on Mars. Under 4 minutes left here in the first half. 4 receivers set wide on first down. Hodges hands off to Jesse Treadwell, and Treadwell gets nailed for a 2-yard, well actually he gained 2 yards, he gained a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9. On the tackle, Jacoby Byrd, the linebacker, in his 2nd year out of Louisiana Lafayette. Yeah, it's going to be a proud moment for mankind when Chase sets foot on Mars. 2nd and 9 from the 41. Hodges in the shotgun. Hodges back, looking. Hodges in trouble. Ken Frazier on the tackle, sacks him back to the 33-yard line. And that's going to be a loss of 7 yards. Ken Frazier in his 14th year out of Cincinnati. And that'll bring up 3rd and 16. The Rams are just not playing well here in the first half. The Rams could still wrap up a playoff spot next week if they beat the Falcons. Now, there's no guarantee they'd be the 4 seed, but they still control their own destiny. 3rd and 16 from the 33-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Hodges in the gun. Hodges back, sets up a screen pass to Treadwell. He gets nailed immediately for a 5-yard loss on the play. It'll be 4th and 21. Delano West, the rookie out of Alabama, the free safety, makes the tackle. It'll be 4th and 21, and the Rams are going to have to punt. 2:35 left to play in the first half. 2-minute warning coming up. If you missed the earlier game, you didn't miss much. The Bills handily over the Lions, 23-7. Donnie Jones back to punt, gets the punt away. And that's going to be out of bounds at the 21-yard line. Nice punt by Jones. Donnie Jones in his 15th year out of LSU. Longtime kicker. Entire career with the Rams, I might add. 1st and 10. Philadelphia at their own 21-yard line. 2:21 left to play. We're in the second quarter. The second half of our doubleheader today. The Bills beat the Lions 23-7. In the game before this, it's in the video section. Davis in the house. Davis, your Bills won the first game. On 1st and 10, Powell to Elliott. And Robert Elliott. A flag is down. This one's coming back. I do believe. No, it's a face mask on the Rams. Tack on 15 yards. Actually, Davis is looking pretty good from what I've read and from what I've seen. That'll move the ball all the way out to the Ram 48-yard line with 2:17 left. The player models look a lot better. They shored up the defense. And, well, it's been delayed again. It won't be out till next year at the earliest. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Powell in the shotgun. Powell hands off to Elliott. And Robert Elliott. As we hit the 2-minute warning. Eagles up 10-0 here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to Veterans Stadium, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Week 15. Eagles lead the Rams 10-0 here at the 2-minute warning, and the Eagles have the ball. They can make it a 3-possession game going into halftime. Jimmy Jam with the Evil Dead and Sports Davis now in the house. Misty's here. It'll be 2nd and 6. Powell in the shotgun. Powell drops back. Looking. Powell rolls out. Throws downfield to Horn. Down to the 15-yard line. A 29-yard play. It'll be first down, Philadelphia at the Ram 15-yard line. They've been playing the beta for the past week and a half. That beta window is closing, though. I think it closes tomorrow. And they're taking a lot of feedback. EA Sports came out with a statement today saying they've been talking with the beta players, finding out what they like and what they don't. 1st and 10 from the 15. 4 receivers set wide. Powell to Elliott. And Elliott down to the 12, a gain of 3 yards. Making a gain of 2, be 2nd and 8. Now, the beta players, yeah, they've said there's some bad things, but they've said that there's a lot of good things, too. I've read more good than bad. And just about every beta player that I've watched or read says it's a better game. Yep, custom jerseys. Powell looking, throws underneath to Woolfolk down to the 1-yard line. And Philadelphia takes a timeout. It'll be first and goal from the 1. 55 seconds left. Man, if they have custom stadiums that you can just create and use, well, I'm not worried about the franchise because I'm not going to play a 17-week season. I refuse. That's just too many games. That's 272 games. First and goal from the 1-yard line. Powell in the I formation. Fakes the handoff. He gets sacked, but a flag is down. Coming in to make the sack, number 93, Toby Smith. What do you do if you're the Rams? You take the down. And they are. Second and goal. They declined the penalty. It'll be second and goal back at the 10-yard line. 52 seconds left. Well, I can't forever, Davis, as much as I'd like to. On second and goal from the 10-yard line. Powell throws outside to Elliott. Robert Elliott makes a nice move. He's in for the touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown catch by Robert Elliott. And the Eagles can make it a 3-possession game. I did not see this one coming. Philadelphia has dominated the first half. The Rams have not played well. The Rams have everything to play for. The Rams can wrap up a playoff spot with a win, and they're laying an egg. And now Dan Bailey will come on for the extra point. We'll see, Davis. We'll see. Dan Bailey for the PAT. Kick is up. And it's good. Eagles lead it 17-0. 47 seconds left. Here in the first half. Live from Veterans Stadium, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Week 15 here at Jammin' Sports. Well, the Rams have 47 seconds and 3 timeouts to try to salvage something before halftime. Philadelphia has taken a 3-possession lead, 17-0. Chris Snyder will kick off. The kick by Snyder. Fielded by Tucker about 5 yards deep. He takes in a touchback. The Rams will have it at their own 25-yard line. 47 seconds left. After football tonight, we'll have hockey. Game 2 of the Stanley Cup Finals between Colorado and Philadelphia. The Flyers won last night. They take a 1-0 lead. Game 2 in Philadelphia. We'll just head across the parking lot from this stadium here to the, what do they call the arena that the Flyers play in? I forget. But it's right across the parking lot. First and 10 from the 25-yard line. Hodges in the shotgun. Hodges back. Throws underneath. Incomplete. That'll stop the clock. 44 seconds left. It'll be second and 10. The Spectrum. Thank you, Evil Dead. I couldn't remember that. The Spectrum. That's why Evil Dead is my director of information. Bails me out every time. 4 receivers set wide. Hodges in the gun. Hodges looking, throws underneath. Picked off by Delino West. And on the return, back to the 30-yard line. Oh my gosh, the Rams are playing bad. Delino West, the rookie out of Alabama, the free safety, picks it off. And it brings it back to the Ram 30-yard line. Philadelphia is in field goal range already. Well, he was open. I'll give him that much. So Caden Powell comes back out with a chance for Philadelphia to score again. They're up by 17. They can make it 24 if they get a touchdown. They have 2 timeouts. They're at the Ram 30 with 38 seconds left. It's definitely doable. And now the Eagles come out, 4 receivers set wide. Powell in the shotgun. Powell looking, throws underneath. He threw behind the receiver. It was nearly picked off by Dante Jones, the 4th-year defensive back out of Princeton. Desmond Woolfolk, the intended receiver, but it was thrown behind him. And Jones nearly picked it up. Should have had that. 36 seconds left in the half. 2nd and 10 from the 30-yard line. Powell under center. Powell drops back. Good protection. Throws outside to Barker down to the 28-yard line. Shane Barker, the 2nd-year tight end out of Hawaii. Just a gain of 2 yards. It'll be 3rd and 8 at the 28 with 31 seconds left. At the very least, the Eagles will get a field goal out of this. They can make it a 3-touchdown game. On 3rd and 8 from the Ram 28-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Powell in the shotgun. Powell to Elliott up the middle. And Elliott 3 yards to the 25-yard line. The Rams take a timeout. It'll be 3rd and 8. And Philadelphia will come on. This will be a 42-yard field goal attempt by Dan Bailey in his 8th year out of Oklahoma State. So Philadelphia, they can make it a 20-0 game with a field goal right here. This one is a domination by Philadelphia that I did not see coming. I honestly thought this would be a tight game. And it still can be if the Rams can turn this thing around. Bailey from 43 yards. Snap, kick is up. And it's good. Eagles lead it 20-0. 24 seconds left here in the first half. Live from Veterans Stadium, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Week 15 here at Jammin' Sports. Doubleheader tomorrow night starting at 8 o'clock Eastern. You'll be the Raiders and the Ravens, followed by the Giants and the Redskins. Kick is up. The kickoff, fielded by Tucker. He'll take a knee. Touchback, and the Rams will have it at the 25-yard line. 24 seconds left in the half. That Raiders-Ravens game tomorrow has absolutely no playoff bearing whatsoever. The Raiders have been eliminated. And the Ravens are eliminated already also. First and 10. 4 receivers set wide. Hodges hands off to Jesse Treadwell. And Treadwell loses a yard. Devontae Ross on the tackle. It'll be 2nd and 11. Devontae Ross, the linebacker, in his 5th year out of North Carolina State. And the Rams may be content to just let this run out. Will we get the playoff in time? No. Halftime. Your halftime score, Philadelphia 20, the LA Rams nothing, here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to Veterans Stadium, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Week 15 here at Jammin' Sports. Philadelphia leads the Rams 20-0, and Philadelphia will get the ball first. Something I was just noticing on the standings. If Philadelphia wins this game, the Giants are eliminated. I didn't realize that until just now. There's the kickoff. Fielded by Caldwell, 3 yards deep, will take a knee. And Matthew Caldwell will not return, but they'll get the touchback. Caden Powell comes out. He's had a great first half. The second-year quarterback out of Kentucky. So if Philadelphia wins this game, both games tomorrow will have absolutely no bearing on the playoffs. 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. 5 receivers set wide. Powell, play action, watch out, he gets sacked. Chris Long came in there and got the sack. A loss of 9 yards. It'll be 2nd and 19 in his 11th year out of Virginia. So the Rams come out swinging here in the second half. They need to get a stop. They're down 20-0. There's still time for a Ram comeback, but they have to get a stop here. They can't let Philadelphia score again. It'll be 2nd and 19 for the Eagles at their own 16-yard line. Powell under center. Powell to Elliott, and Robert Elliott gains a yard out to the 17-yard line. James Laurinaitis on the tackle, number 55. It'll be 3rd and 18. Third and long for Philadelphia. Rams trying to force a 3 and out and get the ball back so they can start scoring and get back in this game. It'll be 3rd and 18 from the 17. They have to get out to the 35-yard line for a first down. 4 receivers set wide. Powell in the shotgun. Powell drops back. Powell looking. Throws outside. It's caught by Elliott. I think it's going to be illegal touching. I think he was out of bounds and came back in. Yep. Incomplete pass. It'll be 4th down. And the Eagles are going to have to punt. They go 3 and out. And now the Rams, down 20-0, will get the ball back. Let's see if the Rams can get back in this game. Chris Snyder back to punt, the rookie out of Virginia, for Philadelphia on 4th and 18. Snyder gets the punt away. Fielded by Tucker at the 37. Brings it out to the 44-yard line. Alton Tucker in his 3rd year out of Florida. All right, the Rams now will start at their own 44. Pretty good field position. 6:49 left in the 3rd quarter. They're down by 3 touchdowns, 20-0. The Rams, let's see if they can get back in the game. Make this a ball game. If the Rams somehow come back and win this game, they will clinch a playoff spot. Not only that, they'll be locked in as the number 4 seed. On 1st and 10 from the 44, Hodges, play action, watch out. The Eagles brought the house. Devontae Ross with the sack. A 9-yard loss. It'll be 2nd and 19. The Eagles brought the blitz, and they get the sack. It'll be 2nd and 19 for the Rams, back at their own 36. 6.5 minutes left here in the third quarter. Eagles up 20-0. Hodges under center. Hodges hands off to Treadwell, and Jesse Treadwell, a nice run. He's got the first down all the way to the 40-yard line. A 24-yard run by Jesse Treadwell to the Eagle 40-yard line. First down, Rams. The 9th year back out of Tennessee. I thought he was going to break it there for a moment. So the Rams now in Eagle territory, down by 3 touchdowns. They'll have it 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line. 6 minutes left in the third. Hodges under center. Hodges, play action. Throws downfield. It's caught by Brown. Kip Brown all the way. No, incomplete. Incomplete. He dropped it. At the last second, Steve Warner knocked it away. The 8th year safety out of Temple, Steve Warner. It was a nice defensive play. I thought Kip Brown had it. It'll be 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line. 4 receivers set wide for the Rams. Hodges in the gun on 2nd and 10. Hodges back. Hodges in trouble. And he gets back to the line of scrimmage. So that'll be a rush of no yards. Ken Frazier on the tackle. It'll be 3rd and 10. Rams offense just looking pitiful. 3rd and 10 from the 40-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Hodges in the gun. Hodges looking. Throws deep. And it's incomplete. Nearly picked off on the tip drill. It was broken up. Corey Turner, the 2nd-year defensive back out of Minnesota, having an epileptic seizure after batting that ball down. Rene Gonzalez, the intended receiver. It'll be 4th and 10 from the 40-yard line. At this point in the game, you kind of have to go for it. Oh my goodness. A 57-yard field goal attempt by Donnie Jones in the rain. Kick is up, and it's no good. It remains a 20-0 ball game. Philadelphia up with 5:02 remaining here in the third quarter. Live from Veterans Stadium, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Week 15 here at Jammin' Sports. So if I'm getting rid of all the corporate sponsorships, let's run through the stadiums. Let's see. New England's, I'll just call it Foxborough Stadium. What am I going to call MetLife? Giant Stadium. Ridge Stadium in Buffalo, that was last game. The Orange Bowl, Miami. 1st and 10 from the 47-yard line. Powell in the shotgun. Powell hands off to Elliott. And Elliott down to the 49-yard line. A 2-yard gain, we 2nd and 8. For the Ravens, I'm just going to call it Camden Yards because it's part of the same complex. Pittsburgh, Three Rivers Stadium. Cincinnati, Paul Brown Stadium. The Browns, Cleveland Stadium. On 2nd and 8 from the 49. Powell drops back. Inside to Crane. And Christopher Crane out to the 42-yard line. A gain of 7. First down, Philadelphia. The Eagles have dominated this one. We're about halfway through the third quarter. Eagles up 20-0. If Philadelphia wins, they'll be a half game behind Dallas. Dallas plays at San Francisco later this week. And they'll be a half game ahead of Carolina. Carolina plays at Minnesota later this week. 1st and 10, Powell. Play action, looking, throws. Downfield to Crane. Down the sideline. They're not going to get him. Touchdown. Philadelphia. A 42-yard touchdown catch by Christopher Crane in his 14th year out of Army. And this one has officially turned into a rout. A 4-possession game. Let's see if Philadelphia goes for 2 to make it an even 28. They might. Nope, they'll just kick the extra point. Bailey for the PAT. Kick is up, and it's good. Eagles lead it 27-0. A 3-touchdown lead, a 4-possession lead. 3:58 left to play. Here in the third quarter, live from Veterans Stadium, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Week 15 here at Jammin' Sports. In the Rams, in a game where they could lock up a playoff spot, they are laying a big-time egg. The Rams offense hasn't been able to do squat. Now the Rams can still clinch a playoff next week at Atlanta, but there's no guarantee they'll be the 4 seed. They could be 4, 5, or 6, depending on what other teams do. Chris Snyder will kick off. Fielded by Franklin at the 4-yard line over the 20, 25. And Mark Franklin, in his 3rd year out of Vanderbilt, out to the 26-yard line. 3:55 left to play here in the third quarter. In the rain here in Philadelphia. Well, it looks like both of our football games today are going to be blowouts. The Bills beat the Lions 23-7, and it wasn't even that close, really. The Bills dominated that one. And now Philadelphia's up 27-0 on the Rams. And the Rams come in at 9-5. Rams winners of 9 of the last 11 games. Hodges to Treadwell. Treadwell out to the 25-yard line. That should be a loss of a yard. Nope, no gain. 2nd and 10. 3:45 and counting here in the third quarter. This has got to be the worst Ram performance of the season. On 2nd and 10. Hodges in the shotgun. 4 receivers set wide. Hodges hands off to Treadwell. And Jesse Treadwell makes his way out to the 28. A 3-yard gain. It'll be 3rd and 8. On the tackle, number 91, Lawrence Moon, in his 4th year out of Navy, the defensive end. We're coming up on 3 minutes left. Eagles up by 27. Hodges in the shotgun on 3rd down. Hodges looking, steps up, rolls out, dumps it off to DeShields. His momentum takes him out of bounds at the 32-yard line. Just a gain of 4 yards. It'll be 4th and 4. You have to run a route beyond the first down marker. .250 left. 4th and 4. Donnie Jones back to punt. Gets the punt away. And that's going to go out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Nice punt by Donnie Jones. The only bright spot on the Rams today is their punting. You know you're having a rough game when your punter's getting all the praise. 2:43 left to play here in the third quarter. Philadelphia up 27-0, but they'll have it at their own 1-yard line. Got to watch out for the safety now. Boy, it's about as close to the end zone as you can get. About the half-yard line. Caden Powell, the quarterback, under center. Powell hands off to Elliott, and Robert Elliott. A little breathing room out to the 4-yard line, a gain of 3. Make it a gain of 4, be 2nd and 6. On the tackle, Xavier Wright, the 7th-year linebacker out of Florida. 2:25 and counting here in the third quarter. In the rain here in Philadelphia. On 2nd down. Powell to Elliott again. And Elliott very close to the marker out to the 10-yard line. That'll be a gain of 5. It'll be 3rd and 1. James Laurinaitis on the tackle. 2 minutes and counting here in the third quarter. They come out in the I formation. Powell to Elliott. He's got the first down. And Robert Elliott, an 8-yard gain out to the 18-yard line. First down, Philadelphia. And they can eat up more time. Time the Rams don't have to give up, really. First down, Eagles. On a dark, cold, wet, rainy afternoon in Philadelphia. The lights have been on the entire game. Dark, overcast skies. 1st and 10 from the 18-yard line. Powell under center. Powell takes the handoff. And he gets sacked back at the 6-yard line. Kendall Paul, the 2nd-year defensive tackle out of Florida A&M. A loss of 12 yards. It'll be 2nd and 22. Back at the 6. One of the few things the Rams have done right today. Their defense has played better than their offense, but that's not saying much. As we're coming up on a minute left here in the third quarter. 2nd and 22. In what has been a rout so far. Powell under center. Powell to Andrews this time. Andrews escapes down the sideline all the way out to the 27-yard line. Make it a 20-yard gain. Marcus Andrews, the 4th-year back out of Pittsburgh, the backup. 20 yards around the outside. Nearly got the first down. It'll be 3rd and 2. He had one man to beat. But making the tackle, Devin Hall, number 24. And Hall manages to make the tackle. 3rd and 2 from the 27-yard line. 40 seconds left in the quarter. Powell in the shotgun. Hands off to Scott. And Alan Scott, the rookie out of Florida. 6 yards to the 33-yard line. First down, Eagles. And that'll move the chains once again. I think it was Chris Long that made the tackle. Yep, it was. First down, Philadelphia. Well, the only drama left in this one, well, there's 2 bits of drama. Will the Rams score? And how big of a rout would this be? This should be the last play of the quarter. Howell fakes the handoff, rolls out, in trouble, throws it away. That's the end of the third quarter. Eagles up 27-0 here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to Veterans Stadium, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Week 15 here at Jammin' Sports. We go to the fourth quarter, mercifully. Philadelphia up 27-0. And Philadelphia with the ball. 2nd and 10 at their own 33-yard line. The Rams have played like caca-poo-poo, to put it mildly. Powell in the shotgun. Powell throws outside to Whitney. And Whitney's going to be hit for a 2-yard loss. On the catch, A.J. Whitney in his 5th year in Nebraska. Making the tackle, number 28, Dante Jones. Third and 12 for Philadelphia at their own 31-yard line. Powell under center. Hands off to Robert Elliott. And Elliott up the gut. He's got the first down all the way out to the 48-yard line. A 17-yard run for Robert Elliott and a Philadelphia first down. Rams just can't stop him. And now Philadelphia can eat up more time. To be honest with you, at this point, I don't see the Rams coming back. Not down 27-0 with 7 minutes left and they don't even have the ball. Philadelphia in the I formation. 1st and 10, Powell to Elliott. And Robert Elliott pushing forward out to the 50-yard line. A gain of 2 to be 2nd and 8. On the tackle, number 56, Mark Hopkins in his 2nd year out of Clemson. 6.5 minutes left. Philadelphia is going to go to 8-7. They'll be a half game behind the Cowboys at 8-6. On 2nd and 8, Andrews, Marcus Andrews, down to the 46, a gain of 4 yards. Make it a gain of 5. No, gain of 3 yards. It'll be 3rd and 5. The Rams will fall to 9-6. The Rams will currently still occupy that 4th spot. However, if Chicago were to win later this week, that would change. 3rd and 5. Powell, play action looking. Throws downfield, caught by Whitney. A.J. Whitney all the way down to the 24-yard line. A gain of 22 yards to the 5th-year receiver out of Nebraska, playing his former team. Whitney was on the Rams last season. He's now in his 1st year with the Eagles. It'll be first down. 1st and 10 from the Ram 24-yard line. Under 5 minutes left to play. Eagles come out in the I formation. Powell hands off to Elliott. And Robert Elliott, 2 yards. Down to the 22-yard line. Be 2nd and 8. It looks like Philadelphia is content just to run the ball, eat up the time. Even if they don't get a touchdown here, a field goal pretty much will put the game out of reach, which it already is, really. On 2nd and 8 from the 22. We're coming up on 4 minutes left. Powell to Elliott. And Elliott a yard to the 21. Mark Hopkins on the tackle again, number 56. That'll bring up 3rd and 7. 3:50 and counting. On 3rd down. Powell on 3rd down, hands off to Andrews. And Andrews gets back to the line of scrimmage, no gain. Devin Hall on the tackle, coming up from his safety position. It'll be 4th and 7. Philadelphia will kick the field goal. This will be a 38-yard field goal attempt coming up by Dan Bailey. It would make it a 30-0 ball game. Snap, kick is up. and it's good. Bailey connects, and Philadelphia leads it 30-0. This is a thorough shellacking of the Rams. We've had 2 shutouts already this year, but none of them were this bad. The previous 2 were not as bad as this one. Philadelphia leads it 30-0 with 3:09 remaining. We have hockey after this. Game 2 of the Stanley Cup Finals. Colorado and Philadelphia. The Flyers lead that series 1-0. Game 2 across the parking lot. Chris Snyder will kick off. Fielded by Franklin. He'll take a knee. Mark Franklin in the end zone. Rams will have it at the 25-yard line. We have a football doubleheader tomorrow, 8 o'clock Eastern. It'll be the Raiders and the Ravens, and that'll be followed by the Giants and the Redskins. We'll stay in the greater Baltimore, Washington metropolitan area, the Beltway, for those 2 games. And it's just a coincidence, just the way the schedule fell. It wasn't on purpose. 4 receivers set wide. Hodges in the shotgun. Hodges back. Hodges throws to Brown, incomplete. That was broken up by Cameron Green, the rookie out of Hampton. It'll be 2nd and 10. This has not been a good day for the Rams. 2nd and 10 from the 25. The Rams' 4-game winning streak will come to an end. On 2nd and 10, Hodges drops back, throws underneath to Treadwell. He gets tackled immediately for a 1-yard loss. It'll be 3rd and 11. Making the tackle, Kenneth Armstrong, the linebacker, in his 5th year out of East Carolina. Kenneth Armstrong played 4 years with the Dolphins, now in his 1st year with Philadelphia. It'll be 3rd and 11 for the Rams. Philadelphia up 30-0. Unbelievable. On 3rd down, 4 receivers set wide. Hodges in the gun. Hodges back. Throws down the near sideline. And it's incomplete. I believe that was Kip Brown, the intended receiver. Nope, it was 89, Kip Brown. It'll be 4th down. If the Rams punt, they're conceding the game. Yep, they punt. Donnie Jones gets the punt away. Matthew Caldwell brings it back out to the 47-yard line. 2 minutes, 24 seconds left. Philadelphia in command, 30-0. Caden Powell, a great game, 3 touchdown passes. We'll have the 2-minute warning after this play, in all likelihood. Eagles come out. Powell hands off to Elliott. And Elliott, a flag is down. This may be on Philadelphia.
Holding offense.
Holding on Philadelphia, 10-yard penalty. It'll be 1st and 20. They'll have it back at the 38-yard line. 2:21 left to play. That is not a typo. Philadelphia is up 30-0. 4 receivers set wide. Powell hands off to Elliott around the outside, and Elliott goes down a 2-yard loss. James Laurinaitis on the tackle. A 1 yard loss, be 2nd and 21. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning. I smell overtime. Don't go away. Eagles up 30-0 here at the 2-minute warning here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to Veterans Stadium, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Week 15 here at Jammin' Sports. Eagles lead it 30-0. Neither team are going to take a timeout here. They'll just let the clock run out. The Rams will fall to 9-6, and the Eagles will increase their record to 8-7. Philadelphia still has a shot at the division. Powell to Elliott up the middle, and Elliott down to the 38-yard line. A gain of 2 yards, be 3rd and 19. Neither team taking a timeout. They know the game's over. The worst shutout in a long time. 3rd and 19. Elliott around the outside, across midfield. Gets out to the 48-yard line. A gain of 14 yards. It'll be 4th and 5. The Eagles will have to punt. Neither team taking a timeout. They're just letting the clock run. Hockey after this. Game 2 of the Stanley Cup Finals. Snyder back to punt. And that's going to go into the end zone touchback. And the Rams will have it at their own 20-yard line with 34 seconds left. Down by 30. The only drama left, can the Rams get on the scoreboard and avoid the shutout? I don't think so. Not really. We'll have a NFL doubleheader tomorrow, another one on Friday. We'll try to get 4 games in on Saturday. 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Mark Hodges looking, throws to Treadwell, and Treadwell out to the 23. The Rams actually take a timeout. A 3-yard gain, it'll be 2nd and 7. 27 seconds left. The Rams have 2 timeouts. It'll be 2nd and 7 from the 23-yard line. On 2nd and 7. Hodges back, rolls out, throws to Nelson. He's out of bounds at the 24-yard line, a 1-yard gain. It'll bring up 3rd and 6, 23 seconds left. Philadelphia will host the Redskins for the final week of the season. The Rams will be on the road at Atlanta to finish up the regular season. Philadelphia's win eliminates the Giants. It also eliminates Minnesota. 3rd and 6. Hodges back. Hodges in trouble. And he gets sacked by Ken Frazier. Back at the 16-yard line. A loss of 8 yards. The Rams take their final timeout. Actually, they have 1 timeout left. I'm sorry, their second timeout. Got ahead of myself. 17 seconds left. It'll be 4th and 14. A most convincing win for Philadelphia. Philadelphia can still win the division if they beat the Redskins next week and the Cowboys lose to the 49ers this week and to the Giants next week. Punt fielded by Caldwell. He'll bring it back to the 49-yard line. One more snap and we're done. One more snap and it's hockey time. The Avs and the Flyers, Game 2 of the Stanley Cup Final, will be across the parking lot at the Spectrum here in Philadelphia. All three of the major sports arenas and stadiums in Philadelphia are all in South Philly around one big parking lot. Powell takes a knee and that's it. Ball game. Your final score, Philadelphia 30, the Rams nothing. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. The Flyers and the Avs, Game 2 up next. We'll see you then.